Robinson Show.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Ben and Dave from Blockbuster Mentality.
Are we live?
Yes.
God damn it. We're trying to call you with our microphones, and I had to just call you with my phone. Cause
literally on the phone. Quite literally.
I was just telling Slim how much I hated him, and I was so happy I heard the phone ring.
Yeah, you guys are probably just twiddling your thumbs, like, all right, we got to fill in the sentence. And,
Yeah, with calling an auto place.
The Driz was taking over. It was not pretty, guys. What are you guys up to?
Well, we're done with technical issues, I guess. We're just kind of, we are happy to be talking to you guys.
Cool.
We are the greatest movie podcast that has ever been recorded and released.
That's a
and,
big boast.
Let all your listeners know about it.
That's a boast. That's a big boast. How do you back that up?
Well, it's really, you have to listen to every single episode, subscribe, and leave lots of positive ratings on iTunes, and that will back itself up.
Love it. Love it. Back it up or I'm going to smack it up is what I always say.
Yes, exactly.
You guys, though, you've been going for a while. 170 episodes
Wow.
strong.
yeah, 170 episodes started in 2015, and yeah, we're still going. Yeah, it's been quite an adventure so far, but yeah, I mean, we ain't stopping.
Good. How did you guys meet?
I mean, we've known each other for years.
Yeah, this is pre-Grinder days.
Yep.
So,
Oh, all right.
That is accurate. Yep.
You-
Grinder days. We
Just
were able to
met
hook
where
up.
all the gays met back in the day.
On MySpace? Is that what it was? That's how me and Slim met.
But yeah, I mean, how did we meet, Dave? I mean, it was just
yeah, it was just, you know,
actually volleyball. We met at volleyball.
All
Wow.
right.
We live in Florida.
It does sound like
Yeah, I know, right?
It didn't go that way.
We were in short shorts and playing volleyball, and yeah, we used to have a group of friends that get together, met through friends of friends, and the rest is history.
As
So,
long
like-
as it was consensual.
Yeah.
It's
and
okay.
like I said, where all the gays used to meet back in the
Right?
day.
At the volleyball.
Volleyball court.
Not behind the 7-Eleven like me and Slim.
Well, obviously. I wasn't at that.
Nobody goes that deep.
It's sort of funny, actually, that the podcast, in a way, brought us together because we'd kind of fallen out, you know how it is, you know, with your bros or whatever, and
Yeah.
I happened to come across being like, hey, oh, wow, you're doing a podcast, that's amazing, and then he invited me, and I went on one episode and haven't stopped.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're starting to get rid of them, but yeah, he just keeps coming back to my house on Thursday nights, and you know, just doesn't go away.
See, Slim doesn't lock his door. That's how I get in. I
True.
get in every week.
Bad habits.
They do die hard.
Are you guys spoiler free?
Ooh.
We are not. So
Okay.
we kind of took on the approach that we are not movie critics. We do not see the movie before it comes out, like most movie critics, and they have to be all careful about spoilers and everything. We are the guys who stand outside of the parking lot talking about the movie with their buddy after they've seen it, and
Cool.
and that's who we are. I mean, we do give spoiler warnings before we
Yeah.
go into spoilers, but
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
we talk about the movie.
Yeah, it's not we are fans, so we're gonna dive into everything that we thought about and just put it all out there. Yeah.
Cool.
So curious, before we move forward, is it just movies, or do you guys delve into TV shows as well?
We've done some TV. We talked Game of Thrones. We've got an episode we're actually going to record after this on The Boys. So we're thinking about getting into that. Actually, we're even talking about maybe spinning off our podcast into the new the Disney Plus launch and just sort of running through everything they put out, whether we like it or hate it. I kind of like hating on Disney, but especially Star Wars stuff, even though I do have a childhood love of it. So that's one of the points of contentions for the two of us.
Cool. That's what I was going to ask. Is there anything that you guys diehard disagree on?
I mean, almost the Star Wars sequels.
Yeah, I've hated them all.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm going to hate the one that comes out in December, even though I'm going to, watch it and it's a love hate. You know, I'm gonna watch it maybe 10 times, but I'm gonna bitch about it the whole way.
Whereas I'm more of I love the. I wasn't crazy about Last Jedi, but Force Awakens just reinvigorated my love for Star Wars and everything. So,
Rogue One, I thought was fantastic. I thought that was my favorite of the new ones. Rogue One was so good. I even loved Solo. I love Solo.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just saying Solo. I love seeing what is it? The Parsec run?
Yeah.
Or the
Kessel Run.
Kessel Run. Yes, I love that so much.
Actually, it's the Kessel Run, and you read it in slow parsecs.
Push up your glasses here and correct everybody. Sorry about that. But yeah, well, for a movie that looked like shit, that sequence was actually quite good.
Yes, that was good. I loved him and Lando meeting. I loved it the whole way.
And the little nod before the movie came out that Lando might want to be banging his droid, that was interesting development. I don't know what all that was about.
Yeah, that was weird.
What movie are you guys most looking forward to this year?
We actually did an episode on that at the beginning of the year, and I think our number ones were the same. A lot of people are looking forward to this movie, and that's Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, yes.
Looks amazing.
Not far away, just a couple of weeks, few weeks.
Yeah. I think
about a month, maybe.
Really? I didn't know.
Was screened already has reviews.
I just saw the last trailer, and it looks really good. Really good.
Reviews from what I've seen are claiming this to be a masterpiece, or at least IGN called it a masterpiece.
Yeah, that's why I hate reading reviews beforehand, because then you get all excited beforehand, and then you're like, oh no, it never meets the expectations. But yeah, it got me more excited for it, and we're huge De Niro and Scorsese fans.
Yeah.
And we've this movie has gotten a lot of comparisons to Taxi Driver and King of Comedy and things like that. So I mean that has me even more excited.
Yeah, one of the things I like about that is it looks like there's a turn, whereas both of those movies are about antisocials and how they just fly off the deep end. It looks like in this one, Joker gets people behind him, so that's a great twist in music cinematically.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it shows him like going out on a stage, like to whatever, kill the crowd. Like I'm like, yeah, that looks so cool.
The thing that interests me about it was that there's a point where they say that you have Arthur and how he's just sort of like depressed and like keeps to himself individual, and then when he starts becoming the Joker, you see that his character completely flips. Like he's a completely different person when he becomes the Joker, and that really like interests me to see that change.
Yeah, absolutely. He like goes into character, and then he just influences people around him. But like, I can go behind the mask and then kind of do what I want, kind of thing.
Right.
And here we are describing the movie that none of us have seen yet.
No, we all suck. I saw you guys too. You guys mentioned the Game of Thrones, and I saw you guys did your top 5 characters, which was so hard for me to list. I was gonna ask if you guys could list your top 5 Game of Thrones characters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who I actually did.
I know. What year was that?
Yeah.
I think.
I know the Hound was in mine. He wasn't my number 1, but he was in mine.
Wow.
I think Prince Oberyn. The cocky one who got killed by the mountain.
Yes.
I don't know who was my number 1.
See, I love the Hound. As my number 1, I gotta say Arya. I love Tyrion. I love Jaime. I love Tormund. Tormund is definitely in my top 5. And gotta be Jon.
I had Tywin Lannister. I think I left Jon Snow off on purpose. I had Tywin, definitely Tyrion. I had Sam. Sam was I love Sam. Sam Carly.
Yes.
I love him so much.
Prince Porkchop, so good. Yeah. He was amazing.
I had Jaime Lannister in mind just because of his character arc.
Yes.
But I think that's about it. I know there was others, but yeah.
There's a million characters.
Yeah.
See-
All your audience, listen to that episode and let us know what we picked.
Tweet at us what we said.
I wanted to throw Varys in mine, but there's just so many others. But Varys was one of the best. One of the best. One of my favorites. So
What do
cool.
you guys think of Stannis?
Thanos?
Stannis, yeah.
Stannis, you said?
Oh, Stannis Baratheon. Yes. I hated his guts. I hated his guts.
Guys, I have
I
a
wanted to-
I have a confession real quick. I'm going to interrupt. I have a confession. I never watched
You've
Game of
never
Thrones.
seen it. We know.
I've never seen it.
We know.
Okay, so you naming all the characters was just
Right.
I'm not talking to Slim. I'm talking to Ben and Dave from Blockbuster Mentality.
yeah, come on, man.
Well, you had me fooled.
Have you guys watched The Boys on Amazon?
No, I've heard that.
I
heard that's great.
I read the entire comic book series about 2 years ago, and I did watch the series as well.
What did you think of the series?
I liked it. I liked Seth Rogen's take on it. I was very impressed that the fact that he actually toned it down from what the comic book was, which is something I never expect Seth Rogen to do. I didn't like the ending because I'm just confused by it, and I feel like it ruined that character, the Butcher, to who he was in my vision of who he was in the comic book to where he is in this series now. Just kind of like I didn't really like that as much.
Okay.
But the comic gets pretty filthy and disgusting, so they do have to tone it down a little bit, right, for our consumption. I mean, even still, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, which was amazing. And I did like that he toned it down. I did appreciate that he did a good job of not overdoing it and kind of like, okay, like this was too much, let's fix this. I think he did a really good job in that aspect.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay.
But I liked it. I didn't hate it. As a huge fan of the Boys comic, I thought the comic was amazing. It's a great story. It's a great parody on various comic book universes. I thought the series was a good adaptation for the modern superhero world that we live in today.
Yeah, exactly. I just loved it because I wasn't familiar with the comic at all. I just loved the take on, it being a corporation and the actual quote unquote superheroes are just sociopaths and they're just not they're not as wholesome as you would like them to be and everything. I love that aspect of it.
Yeah, and I also like how it couldn't be more perfect timing. What I think is a superhero bubble that's about to pop, to put this one out, another sort of just a cynical point of view. If you are tired of these people, you are tired of seeing these things pop up, the commercials, the movies, endlessly. You can sort of take your frustration out on these really bad characters.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they sort of are secretly,
You know what I really liked that didn't get great reviews, but I thought it was, and it kind of falls in the same area as that, is the Brightburn. Brightburn I thought was amazing.
I have not seen that yet, but I love the concept. If Superman came to Earth and was bad, is that the one?
Correct. Yeah, it's like a little kid that is basically Superman, and he just decides like he's just gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, I still need to check that out. But yeah, I love concepts like that. I mean, even like movies like Unbreakable. I mean, that in disguise was what if Superman came to Earth and didn't know he was Superman, in a way. So
very cool.
I love those concepts.
What do you guys think about like Watchmen? The series is gonna be
Say that again.
the Watchmen series. What do you guys feel about that?
So I loved the movie. I didn't read the comic, but I'm definitely looking forward to watching this. I think it's an interesting take. I mean, I don't know like if they're going into source material or not, but I loved the movie when it came out. So it definitely has my interest.
And is this an HBO thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, just I don't know much about it. speaking of HBO, I think I'm more excited right now for the Sopranos spinoff. But
I saw that.
Hey, that reminds me, you guys. You guys were talking last episode. You were talking about the Righteous Gemstones.
Love
I
it.
didn't even know that thing came out.
Did you see it?
That was like news to me. No, I haven't yet. I have the first 3 episodes queued. But you guys were talking about Vice Principals. I love Vice Principals so much.
So good, so good. I feel like Danny McBride has never had a better opposite man besides Walton Goggins. He's the best. He's the best.
So hilarious. Yeah, just great. The two of them going after each other. I can just watch that endlessly. So that was amazing. So how would you compare just, quality-wise between the two, at least through the first, 3 or 4 episodes it's into?
Absolutely on par. Walton isn't like Danny's nemesis in this, but it is at least on par as far as the first 3 episodes go.
Great, can't wait to, and I love John Goodman, so I'm excited to start watching that.
I fucking love John Goodman.
What was the one he was in where he was like an arms dealer? Oh, God damn.
Dude, I just fucking loved him in Cloverfield. What was that called?
Cloverfield was
that
good.
Cloverfield movie. Yeah, that Cloverfield Lane. John Goodman made that movie.
A History of Violence, I think. He was like this arms dealer in Boston. It was so fucking good. So good.
10 Cloverfield Lane was terrible, except for the parts where John Goodman got really weird and psycho. But
Yeah,
those were enjoyable.
I kind of agree with that. John Goodman made that movie.
Makes everything. Even in the stupid Transformers movie, as Hound, as the voice of Hound, he's great. I want to ask you guys too. What movie are you least excited for this year or this season?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just sort of. I was looking ahead this year. We've got. I don't know that Tom Hanks Mr. Rogers movie. I mean, that's just stupid.
What?
Nobody needs that.
What
is that?
Nobody
I don't
needs
even know what that is.
Just from the words you said, nobody needs that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Tom Hanks should not be a thing anymore.
Is Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers? What?
Big was the biggest pedophile movie ever. I watched that with my sons this last summer, and my dad's like, "This is a good movie." I'm like, "This is creepy."
That's another thing me and Dave disagree on. I am very excited for the Tom Hanks Mr. Rogers movie. But,
You want to see a pedophile movie?
Adding on to what Rob just said, though, a lot of like early movies, especially in the '90s, they all like if you rewatch some of that shit, it's all very, very creepy.
Jumanji.
I mean, did you see Turner and Hooch? What he did with that dog? That was a little weird. That friendship was very weird.
No peanut butter.
Well, then the dark side of Tom Hanks is coming up.
Another one is that Gemini Man. I mean, with Will Smith. That just that
killed myself.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one.
What was the last one he did with John C. Reilly? It was Sherlock Holmes. I was like, no, just stop.
Oh, horrible! And I love those two, and I could not get through the 20 minutes of that movie and just turned it off. I'm like, wow, just try again, please.
Yeah,
was that the comedy?
It.
Was it the comedy like Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It looked trash. It looked trash.
really bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. I think I was the same as Dave. I did not finish it. It was that bad.
Fuck.
And we both loved them.
Yes, same here.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying I can't stand. I just saw the preview. I could not stand the movie.
I also saw there was a Super Size Me 2. The guy who goes to the fest. If you guys saw the original documentary with that Morgan Spurlock guy. And this one's on. It's called Holy Chicken. So this guy's gonna ruin my love of fried chicken now. So I'm not looking forward to that.
Fuck him. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
I don't know. I feel like I watched. I don't know if it was a video. It was a movie that was like debunking like Super Size Me, and there was just this kid that was like, "Yeah, I eat McDonald's every day, but I do some push-ups every day, and I'm good."
The weirdest thing for me watching those movies is every time I watch Super Size Me, which I don't know why I said every time because I've seen it like once. It just makes me want to eat McDonald's. I don't know why.
Right? I want the Big Mac and the cigarette right afterwards. That's the only thing I go for.
It's like watching Train Spotting. I'm like, oh, I want that heroin
Oh God.
I know we're the movie podcast. Well, what movies are you guys looking forward to? I'm turning it around here.
When's Bumblebee 2 coming out?
Oh no! Never. I don't know. Actually, did you guys see that first? I didn't see Bumblebee.
Bumblebee was really good, and it stepped away from the Michael Bay formers. It did. It did take a different look, and it showed Cybertron. It showed the war of Cybertron, which was fucking cool, bro. Cool.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to Bumblebee Part 2.
Fuck yeah, we want Bumblebee and John Cena.
Honestly, guys, I got nothing. Like, I was like, after Endgame, I'm kind of like, there's nothing coming out this year that like I really want to see. Like all the Marvel movies, I'm kind of like over that whole thing.
What about Endgame?
Endgame sounds good.
Yeah.
Kind of over that whole
what about
thing.
Terminator? Is that piquing your interest at all?
No.
Yeah, not either. Yeah.
No.
What about Star Wars?
I'll always see the goddamn Star Wars.
Yeah, but I didn't even watch the. I didn't even see the second one. Rob told me how much the second one sucked, and I can't watch it.
I didn't hate the second one, but I didn't love it. It was just middle.
There's aspects of the second one that I love. There's aspects that I absolutely hate. So it's tough.
You can hear our episode because I'm fighting Ben and his brother and guest that both loved it. So that's sort of duality if you're interested in that. And then, but yeah, definitely go see it. I mean, it's just 2 hours or about 2.5.
Yeah.
It does drag.
It's fucking 2 hours. You'll never get it back. You don't need it.
I don't have that kind of time.
You guys seen another one I'm looking forward to just because of the actors, Ford versus Ferrari with Christian Bale and Matt Damon. That looks pretty interesting. I mean, I love Christian Bale. He's just one of the best actors around today. So
what was it called? What was it called?
What was that?
What was the movie called that you just said?
Ford versus Ferrari.
Okay. The Ford versus Ferrari starring Christian Bale and Matt Damon. I want to say it.
I got a half a rod right now. Ford versus
It could be a really compelling drama, man. I mean,
with John DeLorean.
the actors. It's the actors that I'm looking forward to.
For the record, I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to what's gonna be all over my belly button later. Guys, we have to wrap this up, but it's been amazing talking to you both.
Sorry about the sound quality. We tried to get things set up better, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks, and love to connect with you guys again.
Love you guys, definitely. Where can everybody find you?
You can find us at Blockbuster Cast on Twitter, at Blockbuster Mentality on Instagram. My personal account is at BCcord.
You can find me at Dave_Quist, and you can find Blockbuster Mentality at pretty much any app that has podcasts.
Cool.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too, guys. Thanks.
Don't press charges.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Later.